Wait a minute. Is this my daughter, my beautiful Rachel? No, wait, she lives in Chicago and has no time to come home for a visit.
I'm here now.
I'm so glad to see you. I can't tell you how much I've missed you.
I missed you too. And phone calls and emails just aren't enough. I had no idea how hard it's been for you since Matthew's accident.
Well, that was the plan. I didn't want to worry you.
So I did instead.
And I'm glad that Dad did.
What did you do? Just up and leave Chicago, your job, the guy you're seeing, just to be with me?
Yeah, right now, there is nowhere else I would rather be. Jack!
Hey, Hank, I don't know whether to kiss you or to sock you.
Well, can I make a suggestion?
No, you may not. Didn't want to worry, Rachel.
Like I wasn't anyway. My little brother is paralyzed. I was freaking out. I would have come sooner if you didn't keep insisting that I didn't have to.
Well, you had that big job you were doing.
I took a hiatus. I explained the situation, and everybody's okay with me taking some time off.
Oh, my God, so you're here for how long?
As long as it takes. Now that Matthew's home from the hospital, the hard part starts. Let me help you, okay?
Oh, for God's sake, you know what? You already have. Oh, hey, Clint had a party. Come on in. Come on in. Everyone's here, and they'll love to see you. Hey, oh. Well, I guess everyone fled the scene when they found out Matthew wasn't really into it. Corn dog, Hank?
No, thank you. Look, I'll go and see how he and Bo are doing.
Okay.
All right.
Matthew wasn't up for much of a party, huh?
No, he wasn't. And, you know, Clint didn't know. He just wish he'd just run the idea by me first.
He was just trying to help. We all are.
Well, there's nothing anyone can do. Matthew's so depressed.
And you aren't?
Oh, no, I am not going to go there. I have got to keep things, together for Matthew. If I fall apart...
The world will still survive. Do us all a favor, especially yourself. Deal with what you're going through, and then you can help Matthew.
It's just so much to deal with.
I know. Not only is your son paralyzed, but the kid you took in and raised as your own is responsible for it.
I don't like to admit this, but every time I look at Matthew, I go straight to Cole and what he did to my son.
Why wouldn't you?
I try to turn it off. I want to. I just can't. Because I think I just need someone to blame besides myself. Cole was living in this house when he started using drugs, and I didn't see it. With my experience, and God knows I've had some experience, I didn't read the signs. And Matthew saw that he was on drugs, but he still got into the car with Cole because he loves Cole. He looks at him as a brother. He trusts him. He wants to be like him. He doesn't even blame Cole for what's going on. He doesn't hate him. How does he do that? How does he do that? Because you know what? I wanted to nail Cole to the wall. Maximum sentence. That's what I was gunning for. I wanted to lock Cole up for as long as the law would allow. But I didn't.
Then why didn't you?
Honey, why do you think? Because I thought about you when you were using drugs. And I know that all I wanted was for you to get help, not punishment.
Well, is Cole getting treatment?
Yep. He's going to a rehab center.
And how's he doing? Has he stopped using?
Oh, well, I certainly hope so. I mean, the treatment center does random drug testing. I mean, if he fails, he's going to prison.
Unfortunately, that won't necessarily stop him. I remember when I was using, I kept thinking, I can stop whenever I want. And I would make a plan. 1 week from Monday. That's it. That's the end. And Monday would come. And I'd be like, not today.
Well, that was just a really difficult time for you.
And for everybody who cared about me. God, when I think about the people that I hurt, you and Dad more than anything, and the look of disappointment in your faces, that made me want to get high.
Okay, well, you stopped.
Yeah, luckily before I ran a car off the road and put somebody in a wheelchair.
Well, Cole swears that this has gotten through to him.
Uh-huh.
You don't believe him?
Kids that I work with in Chicago have done way worse than Cole did. That doesn't stop them.
Well, he better stop. He's got to get his act together here.
Sometimes you can't. That is what I'm trying to say to you. Even if you want to, the addiction, it's so hard to fight.
Well, he has to. He has to do this. I can't sit on him. I got to focus on Matthew, and Matthew right now needs more help than I can give him.
And that is why I am here.
You shouldn't have come. But I'm so glad you did.
And you have Dad and Bo and Clint.
Yeah.
You and Clint okay?
What? Oh. We're just having a little trouble talking to each other right about now. No, it's worse than that. I don't know. And Matthew moving back into the house, I don't know how it's going to play itself out.
It's like they say in recovery. One step at a time.
Already moved out, of course. I don't know how she's going to see Cole through this. She's got enough problems of her own. She's connected to some of these stabbings that have been going on lately. How's Matthew?
Well, Bo's trying to get him into a baseball game.
Get him in a baseball game last year. At this time, he was playing baseball.
Yeah. You know, this is going to take a lot of getting used to.
Oh, Hank, how do you ever get used to something like this?
Mom, you always want to make everything okay right away. Sometimes you just can't do that. That is why I'm going to be here as long as you need.
Thank you both for reminding me of the family that we used to be. A family who could get through anything.
We are still that family.